Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Are you going to stream the game?
Oh, yeah, good.
It's a good thing.
It's a good
It's a good
thing
thing you got
You could have
interrupted.
waited. You could have waited.
I know. No, I should have. I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you to cough.
specifically wasn't mentioning it.
I wasn't expecting you
You're
to cough and
fool.
interrupt him. I was going to cut him
Freeman,
off.
you fool! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Reading Homestuck Hiveswap Friendsim. We got Mason and June here today.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm a bit under the weather there.
Quite a bit of a disparity in energy between the two of us.
Just sort of a haggled intro there, or not haggled, fucking.
You want to get it for a lower price?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a very low priced intro, I guess. I don't know.
Oof.
I've experienced the horrors.
The horrors.
There we go. There's the explanation.
All right, that's fair. Actually, that's understandable. I think we're all experiencing the horrors every so often, now more than ever. So, let us move away from the horrors and into the friends,
The hivers.
the hivers.
Affection.
Who do we want to do narration for today, by the way? Actually, June, do you want to give it a go?
Can do. Don't know why I put that voice on.
Yeah.
Kinda. Why not? So,
Walking. You sure are doing it a lot of it recently.
I'm sorry,
Oh
is
look, an
Cankry
idiot.
doing this
Let's
intro?
point and laugh.
So, this
No,
is
it's
sounding
different.
kind of close to the I'm a shouty man voice that Arthur ended up doing near the end of Cankry's time of relevance, so,
Oh,
I don't know.
sorry. My
Hey,
mind
man,
just
I-
immediately popped into the.
I'm good. Just so long as it's not
Oh,
Cankry
look, an
actually
idiot.
talking.
Let's point and laugh.
So long as it's not actual Cankry dialogue, I'm good.
Back
Anyway.
on Earth, you never got near this amount of exercise.
Yeah, that was very telling.
You're gonna be so in shape when this is over. The Alternian diet, they may call it.
We say with broken ribs, and well, I mean, there you go.
Provided you still have all your limbs attached, and your bones uncrushed.
Got my spine, got my bone crushed.
You could probably come up with safer ways to travel, a taxi or some sort of bus system, but you don't have any money, and you can't read signs.
Would public
Edging ever so close into Cinet Bang guy.
bang and the public transport is gone.
Here with Cinet Bang.
Do you think the
Bang,
public
and my bones
transport?
are gone.
Do you think the public
Bang,
transport?
and my spine has been obliterated.
Do you think the public transport on Alternia would be better or worse than it is here?
Worse.
Worse.
Just
Okay.
worse.
Functionally, I'm gonna controversially say functionally better. However, you do also have the chance to be murdered on a whim anytime you leave the house, because it's Alternia. Like, I think the buses would run better.
Yeah.
The
I
buses
think
would
the
run through
buses
there.
The bus would run through there,
The bus would
wherever
run
there
through.
may happen to be. However,
You.
you could just be shot in the head on that bus without consequence for the
The bus would
shooter.
run over you.
The bus would run you over, yes, because it would be trying to get to its destination on time no matter what.
Got to cut down that ETA.
Anyway.
Also, you are routinely covered in blood and bruises. I'm doing this the entire episode.
Fair enough.
For all of the narration, why not? Alright, I'm holding you to that.
So walking it is. Tired as you are, your feet still carry you toward Friendship.
Friendship bottom text.
Okay,
Oh.
so who are we going for here? We're going for Zebra Kodak.
I gotta find out about Blue
who I
Man.
have
I gotta
been
find out.
informed
the Blue Man.
is Worst Boy, or are we going for
I need to know.
question mark 6 times?
I need to know about Worst Boy. I have to judge this fucker.
All right, we're going for Zebra
He
Kodak
already
today.
looks like he's the worst. He's like one fedora away from going on Reddit and making.
He doesn't
it
even
us
look like a
am I the
zebra.
asshole.
Yeah.
And he probably drinks Kodak milk.
Also, it's not even Zebra, it's Zebra.
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 Zebra moment.
Zebra.
Bro.
Well then, here we go.
You're high. Hi, Stroll. I
Nice
can't
work.
read.
Immediate.
Hey!
You know that
We're gonna
might
start the
give-
whole episode over.
Okay, just start. Just read it again.
Your stroll takes you into a nice part of town that seems to have larger, more McMansion-styled hives. Based on your past experience on Alternia, you're not quite certain that upper-class enclaves equal safety for you, but you might as well explore. You never know where you'll find your next friend. The power of positive thinking must be on your side because someone emerges out of the shadows of these sprawling suburbs.
Okay.
Oh, I immediately hate him. His theme is
Oh, the guitar.
signaling to me.
So,
He is not to be trusted.
what? Okay, do we have any ideas for this guy's voice? Because I might have an idea. But I'm gonna check if anyone
I feel
else
like
wants to do
whatever
something
it
else
is
first.
going to be like sniveling, simpering.
My idea isn't quite that, but I think it might work well.
Go for it.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, hello there.
Is that Peter? Is
Peter.
that Peter
The
fucking
Family Guy
Griffin?
bit.
Peter Griffin. Da, 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 da. Hiveswap Friendsim.
Hi, friend. Oh, hello there.
It's like the bit I did in the Dig and Rumper video.
Oh no. Okay,
Okay.
so we've got Peter Griffin and me narrating
as Silly
This is like that time I found a weird alien on Alternia.
This is just like that time I found that weird hornless alien. And Lois.
Yes, Peter. Train
The
sound
horses.
effect.
Insert horses here bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we had oh hello there. What's up? What's up with this guy?
Oh no.
Christ.
No.
Yep,
I've
I've already found the point at which Worst Boy fully confirmed.
Yeah, I already believe.
2 lines.
2 lines.
3 words
Is
and
2
1
lines
symbol,
and that face.
I've already found out how.
Is that the quickest it's taken for us to hate a character?
Yeah, actually, I think. How long did it take for Cronus?
Yeah, because we didn't
Caliban-
even hate
'cause-
Cancri that quickly. It took
Well,
us
yeah,
a hot
'cause-
minute to
Because here's the
realize
thing.
what he
Here's
was
the thing.
talking
Of the
about.
3 characters we have confirmed hated, Cancri, Cronus, and Caliban, before this showed. Cancri, it took a hot minute for everyone to be on the same page. I kind of just like snap hated him pretty quickly, but it took a while for everyone else to be on the same page. So I'll count the time for everyone else for that one. Caliban, I believe for a good while until the bit where he just fully harassed Jane. Until that point, I think we all kind of found it pretty funny. I know at the very least, the bit where he was having a conversation with Dirk, where he was kind of introduced, we did find pretty funny.
That was funny. That
Yeah.
was funny.
So Caliborn, it took
It took a while for
good
it to
while.
settle in.
Cronus. How long did it take for us to just full shit hate Cronus?
I think it took a minute.
Yeah, okay, so Zebra has the record for fastest hatred. Okay.
It took at least several lines of dialogue.
This one took
Yeah.
literally
This
two.
This one took this one took one line and the heart at the beginning of the message when his face updated. I don't believe we met. I'm sure I would have remembered someone with such unique looks. You don't know where you are, do you? Welcome to Rhode Island.
Oh my god! I just realized all of his messages are gonna be
They're
like
gonna have
coded
the
with whatever
quadrant
like
symbols.
thing
Yeah,
he's
they're
trying
gonna
to
have
do.
They're gonna have the quadrant symbols, yeah.
By this point in time on Altania, you don't know if it's wise to admit that you're lost and naive to the ways of the world. But you don't know what you could say to try and convince this guy that you've got any kind of street smarts.
I don't know if it's wise admit either.
Did I add a
When
2 in
typo.
there?
Yeah, correct.
like-
You corrected it.
You corrected the
I
mistake,
saw-
yes.
You nod your head reluctantly, but he actually looked more interested in you after the confirmation that you're new to the neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
figured.
new
I'm
in
new
town.
in town. Perhaps you found someone who likes you for your vulnerability and naivete? That would sure be fantastic luck.
I don't think you should
Or he's a
like someone
predator.
for their vulnerability. I really don't think you should. I don't think that's very good.
Especially
Bad vibes,
not with...
bad vibes.
Yeah, This guy might
Bad
wear
news
blue,
bears.
but goddamn, is he waving some red flags around? It's a good thing I found you. Not everyone is as respectful of lowbloods as I am.
I respect all bloods, the beauties, the plain ones, even the ugly
his-
ones.
Editor me, put a fucking trilby on his head. Just put it there. You can,
There it
you
will
can get
remain.
rid of it whenever you want, just for editing purposes, because it's gonna have to move around sometimes. But just for right now, at the very least, put it there.
I told you I wasn't racist. Now please take your clothes off.
Oh, but I shouldn't make assumptions just because you're not much to look at. My bad.
Oh.
What?
Shove it on further. Shove the hat on further.
Oh no.
Ram
Oh, whoa.
over his entire face right now. Yeah, I don't mean to be forward, but you're just so interesting. Mind if I ask what color your blood is? Yes! Also, back
You
up.
hesitate. Yeah, back up, please.
Back up out my face!
I don't.
You know, I get a sneaking
I don't want
suspicion
your jaundice eyes getting.
that the
giving me
MSPA reader
infections.
might be getting a bit of a redemption in this route. Or at least in one of them.
I hold out no hope for this. I hold out no hope
I
that the
hold out no hope
MSPA
for
reader
it either.
isn't going to fall into this hook, line, and sinker in at least one round.
Well, yeah, that is a statistical inevitability, unfortunately.
At least.
Well,
More
you're
than likely all
terrifyingly
three
ignorant of the intricacies of Altanian society. You're starting to feel terrifyingly informed about the role that blood color plays in this world. And you've managed to gather by now that plain old human red isn't considered one of the better colors to have. What do you do?
Oh, good, his face is covered. Right.
I am scared,
there we
no matter
go.
which
Let's
option we
Lie. Let's.
Lie?
Let's just die. Let's just die, because I get the feeling this is a bad idea.
And Jono
so-
died.
Okay, so when you say die, which one of these? Because I don't know which is gonna lead to death
I feel
faster.
like he's gonna immediately go, oh yeah, let's see. Cuts off your arm and he goes, oh, you got red blood. You're a liar. Die. Or some shit.
If
like
there's
that.
one thing I just can't
don't-
respect, it's a liar.
Also a low blood. I can't
Let's
respect
lie.
them, but still. Lie?
Yep.
Lie. It's a lie.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Oh no, he's literally doing like
It's-
a trade offer.
It's not that I don't want to be friends with other high bloods, but I'm a busy troll, you understand, so I only befriend folks that I might, want to fill a quadrant with someday. Besides, high bloods just don't need as much help in our unjust society. Stay awakened.
Oh no.
Oh, I know what he is.
You say it out loud, June.
He's a male feminist.
Male feminist brackets derogatory.
Yeah. Wow, this episode could have been timed any better.
Anyway, narration.
He pumps his fist in the air, and you immediately copy him, but the gesture doesn't seem to be enough to change his mind about you not being oppressed enough for his tastes.
I don't know, I feel pretty oppressed just looking at him. Oppressed
I
by
wanna-
his presence.
I want to put myself in a
Also,
fucking
why does he
sandwich
also
press
why does he
and
look
burn
like he
myself to
serves
death.
like a why does he look like he works in a poker parlor?
Yeah, he's kind of giving me Luigi's gambling vibes, except I like Luigi a lot more,
Yeah,
and
I
I
was
feel
about
bad
to
for
say,
saying
let's,
that.
don't drag Luigi into this. Holy shit, man.
Look, I can't
Wait.
even find Luigi.
Oh well.
I wish this was Troll Luigi. I'd be having so much more fun.
You wish this was Lewis Masson?
It might as well be. Anyone other than this.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We haven't brought up his sign yet.
No, we haven't.
Oh yeah, I was too distracted by.
I've literally been
Hatred.
staring at it for like the past few minutes, and I'm like,
I don't know
oh,
what it
that's a
reminds me
unique little
of.
symbol.
It reminds me of something, but I can't.
It reminds
put
me
my
of
finger on
like
it.
what happens when you like have a stick figure of a person, except you forgot to put it in the top box and the head.
Yes, but what it is Sajimino, sign of the penitent. It's
Another
Yu-Gi-Oh sign,
Doombound.
Crossbitten Doom. Yes. So, yeah, I wish we were still talking to the other Doombound. That was at least fun. Or funny.
Yeah.
This just makes me feel somewhat sick.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick.
so I just don't think it's gonna work out between us. Yeah. Yeah, as much as I've shit
only
on the
got a
MSPA
sixth
reader,
sense for
they are
bad endings.
absolutely out of his league, yes.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got jeans on too. Kill him.
Oh, if it were possible.
I hate, sorry, I absolutely hate, like, jeans and a waistcoat is, like,
It's just
immediately,
wrong.
like, ick and red flag. Ick and
Yeah.
red flag for me.
Like, I'm not even super fashion minded, and I'm still like, that is, like, come on, if you're gonna go with a waistcoat vest, go whole hog with it. Don't pair it with jeans, you clown.
It makes me feel the same way as
Yeah,
wearing a
fucking-
long sleeve shirt and shorts.
Don't go with
feels
butler
incorrect.
at the top, Don't go with butler up top, construction worker below. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Well, time to tell the truth.
Let's tell the truth.
Red, huh? Wow, that's so unique. I've always liked the color red. Yeah, like all of the flags you're flying right now. Also, again,
it sucks because
wow.
red's my favourite colour.
Also, let's be clear here. Wow, that's so unique. Literally the most common cast. Bitch, that is everybody.
Unless he's talking about mutant red? No, he wouldn't know about that though.
He wouldn't be. He wouldn't have that level of intricacy.
True.
The blood type.
I've never filled a quadrant with a red blood before.
The colours are oppressed and not oppressed, and that's it.
Oh my god.
If I do have to take a break during this, do know that I am going to the bathroom to throw up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think I've ever made friends with a red blood before.
You don't know what a quadrant is, or what it means to fill one. Given your experience on this planet so far, you're nervous it could mean something violent. The shouty man is not happy with this turn of events.
No, like, here's the thing, I'll be clear. The character I've shit on most previously to this, I believe, was Tagora. With him, it was very much a matter of, I'm shitting on him because I think it's funny, but we're cool, sort of thing, you know? It's like, that's a very bullyable individual. This guy I just want to throw into the sewer. And leave there.
So-called worst boy turns out to be actual worst boy.
Yeah. Like, Tagora, I liked him. Very bullyable, though. This guy, meat grinder. Meat grinder, and then put it in a few cans, and then shoot those cans into outer space, preferably directly into the sun.
Alright. But you don't want to further expose your ignorance. So you just say you're excited for this friendship as he is.
I swear if there's an image of him, like, sort of straightening out his bow tie. Yeah, there it is! There it fucking is!
Instantaneous!
Oh my god. Kill him.
You come on strong. Nice. You need a place to stay for the day, right? I can help you out with that. I've got plenty of spare rooms for guests in my hive.
No.
You know, because I believe it's important to help out the undeserved members of the community where you can.
That's him holding the door open for you.
My hive is this way, shall we?
He has those eyes that, like,
yes,
genuinely there is nothing behind them but pure wanton malice.
Also, very bruisable eyes. Very blackable eyes. I think he has black eyes right now. Nah, that's just the eye bags of. No, that's just a thing. That's just.
Oh, he's
spent too many nights on the internet arguing and in quotation marks winning.
Trust me, I've done a lot of the sprite. I've done a shit ton of the sprite work for all of the troll soners. All of them have eye bags.
Yeah,
like almost every single one. It is very rare to have one that doesn't.
I guess his are just really pronounced and obvious.
Yeah. Possibly from being given multiple black eyes over the years. Which, for that, I would immediately high-five anyone who did it.
I think he spent one too many nights winning arguments online.
It's been 25 minutes and we haven't reached the first choice because we've just been shitting on this guy. This is going to be a long one. Right.
No, we reached the
No, we
first
did.
choice.
We haven't reached the second choice.
Okay, we haven't reached the second choice, yeah. Still, we've just been shitting on him. June, proceed.
You follow him down the street. You guess it must qualify as a nice night, because you see lots of other trolls walking around here too.
Oh great, we've been seen with him.
Most of them are dressed as nice as zebra. And you see a few shabbier looking trolls that must be low bloods walking with high bloods.
Today is actually flushed affirmation day, so you'll see a lot of trolls taking their mate sprits out to celebrate.
Oh,
So
no.
it's Red Romance Valentine's Day. I'm assuming there'd be other days for the other 3 quadrants. Which... I mean,
Wow,
makes
we
sense.
really picked this.
Yeah, we really
picked a
picked
good
the day,
time.
didn't we? Ugh.
I don't feel all that lucky.
Read the line, Alex. Gotta get through this.
Yeah.
Lucky
The quicker
for
we
you,
get
my
through
flush
this.
quadrant is currently empty, so I'm all yours tonight. I'm going to need to pause every so often.
I know,
Just to.
That sounds a little weird. He doesn't need to be all yours, you assure him. You're an easygoing individual who's happy to share their friends with plenty of other friends.
That's the worst thing you could have said.
Let's go.
Sure. Sharing can be a good time if you're into that. I could be speaking personally. Like, maybe with 2 lowbloods, but not in an objectifying way. Everyone involved has got to respect each other, you know? You're so curbstompable.
Wow, what? You have no idea how your innocent comment about friendship got taken to this particular place.
Really?
It
Like,
almost
those teeth would
seems
shatter
like this
so
guy
easily.
is a bit of a slime ball.
Creep, slimeball, other synonyms.
He's a creep. He's a weirdo.
Don't honor him with that.
But not in the good way. You decide that maybe the best thing to say here is nothing, because who knows how he might misinterpret you next.
I can't believe it. This guy is so shit that the MSPA reader is actually growing brain cells.
Had to happen eventually.
Huh. Looks like there were a lot of high blood, low blood couples out tonight for the holiday. Pretty unusual to see in this neighborhood, to be honest. It's sad, but most of these low bloods are probably with their mate sprits because it's socially advantageous. Pretty shitty of the high bloods to take advantage of that, but not everyone is as socially conscious as I am.
Oh, sure. I'm sure, buddy.
I think it's super terrible when high bloods don't treat their low blood mate sprits as like the queens that they are.
Zebra what's his fuck makes
I do
me
not
want
like
to
the
howl.
zebra man. I do not like the zebra man.
This man really is doombound. He's
You
bringing doom to
look
my
at-
entire digestive system as the acid is just going up, down. Just corroding my entire
You look around
fucking...
at all the other couples. The class divide is pretty noticeable, and some of the high blood trolls have scornful looks on their faces when talking about their low blood dates.
Not even about 2.
To that,
Yeah,
I thought
you
talking
said
to
about.
their low blood dates.
Yeah, you said about.
One troll dressed in cerulean is making her shabbily dressed matesprit kneel down so he can give her a ride on his shoulders.
Oh, hey, our daughter, can we switch to you again? Please?
Queen,
Please?
please come back. I miss you.
Please? I forgive you for stealing my three-eyed gimmick, if that's what you want to hear. Please.
My hands are together
please
right
come
now.
back. I need your laugh rather than this.
My hands are together as well in fucking
feminist sound.
prayer.
Yeah,
In
that's
fucking
what mine
prayer.
were.
Please, whoever did
It
the
could
hit
be
and
a
run
cute
into
cuddly
Nora's route,
thing,
hit
you
him.
guess. Except she's sure laughing a lot and has the heel of her boot pressuring on to the back of his neck. Oh, that is just our daughter.
It really is. It really is. It wasn't even a joke.
You don't want to speculate about what people might be into, but it does seem kind of humiliating. Zebra sees where you're looking and shudders theatrically. In the process of waving his arms around in disgust, he slips an arm over your shoulder.
Could you take the I've forgotten her name. What was Skylar? Could you take the image of Skylar like throwing the punch, mirror it, and make it so that she's punching him?
Yeah, make it punch him in the face. Yeah. I absolutely. Editor me.
Make it happen, baby.
Yeah.
Give it up, baby.
It will have happened by this point. And so sorry,
I
you
just wanted
shouldn't
to say
have
that
to
he
see
knew
something like that.
You're trying to think of a tactful and friendly way to move away from his arm around your shoulders. I've dropped the voice. Hold on.
Yeah, no. Don't.
When you
don't-
arrive at what must be his hive.
At this point, he doesn't deserve to have the Sillet Bang voice anywhere near him. You can cut that. You can stop that.
Alright. Okay, sorry.
No, what are you fucking apologizing for? What the fuck are you doing? What do you mean?
Nothing.
Anyway, I think
Let's continue.
yeah, please.
I read the line.
Didn't you read like half of it?
No, June read the entire line.
Yeah,
I
no,
read the
you read the
whole
whole
line.
line.
I read
You
the
read the
whole
whole line.
line.
You also read this line. So no.
It's the biggest and most McMansionly hive on the block, and when he stops in front of it, he lets go of you to gesture proudly at his sprawling home.
Welcome to my humble abode.
The fucking hair in the middle of the sentence.
I just feel grateful, you know, to be able to share my wealth with those less fortunate.
Well, okay.
Can we talk
there
to
it
this
is.
guy instead? Can we just talk
Yeah,
to
please.
Can we just talk
can
to
we-
his?
I
his
like this
fucking
guy.
Lusses instead.
38, 39, 40. Oh yeah, white with black stripes.
When you walk inside the front door, you're greeted by a very distinguished-looking white zebra.
With Donkey Kong hair.
It has normal zebra markings all over its body, except around its neck, where the dark grey zags have formed to shape what looks like a bow tie, almost like it's wearing a suit.
Never mind. Also, you can see the cut-off of his sprite at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You don't know how its zebra face is managing to radiate pure disdain when it looks at you, but that is unquestionably the energy you're
I hope it's disdain from the fact that we're being forced to spend time with him.
No, it's just like, God, you have terrible taste to have not immediately thrown this guy into the road. Please. Put me out of... Put him out of our misery.
Another day. Another day, another...
Whatever.
Don't mind my Lusses. He's kind of socially old-fashioned.
Oh, so he's homophobic.
No, he's racist.
He's hemophobic.
Oh,
He's hemophobic.
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 He could also be...
Homophobic.
Probably also is homophobic
Yeah.
somehow, even though homosexuality is not a concept on Alternia because everyone is effectively pansexual. Except Kanaya.
Oh.
Kanaya is the
Yeah.
exception.
Mm-hmm.
But he lets me keep low bloods around the hive to help out and stuff, so he's not all bad.
What do they help out with?
Don't ask that question. Let me give you the grand tour. I'd prefer to be watching the grand tour right now than be here.
I was about to say.
I'd rather be watching Dragon Ball GT than be here.
That's what the GT stands for?
That's what the GT stands for, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, is that actually what the GT stands for? I thought they just named it GT.
No, unironic, that's what it stands for.
Huh.
You learn something new every day.
Because it was them. Because the first arc was them bumbling around in space.
Oh,
and that was kind of originally meant to be the premise, but then it became a bit more Z-like. And I mean, the baby and Shenron arcs were pretty good. Super 17, not so much, but still.
Dragon Ball Gran Turismo.
As Zebra takes you through the spacious hive, you can see other trolls in the rooms. Most of them aren't wearing clothes as nice as Zebra's. You're guessing these are the low bloods he mentioned. I nearly misread that as just most of them aren't wearing clothes.
At all.
Been surprised.
Oh, no, yep, wouldn't put it past them.
They seem to be doing chores, sweeping, cooking, exchanging green slime in troll-sized bathtubs for other, possibly fresher green slime. Each of them glances up at you and Zebra when you pass by, then looks deferentially away. The Zebralus is following you, and every time you exit a room, it pauses in the doorway just to whinny out what could be orders, or possibly he's just berating them. You arrive at an empty ballroom-looking space upstairs, where several low-blood trolls are hard at work cleaning up what the remains of what must have been quite a party. Zebra seems to notice you. Noticing all the trolls in here are scrubbing the floors and how they're all avoiding your eyes.
And see, I told you I'd take in plenty of guests. I believe it's important to promote diversity, you know? So that's why you don't see other Indigo Bloods here. Looks like all the guests are busy today. Well, an important part of communal living involves contributing your labor when it's necessary, right, guys?
A few lowbloods mutter an affirmation, while others just put their sponges and mops down to prostrate their whole bodies on the floor. Zebra looks a little uncomfortable with the bowing, but not that uncomfortable.
Probably just uncomfortable that he got caught with them doing that.
He doesn't introduce you to any of them.
They don't realize yet that my hive is a sanctuary from the harsh injustices of the outside world. Anyway, enough
We're
about...
just basically keeping slaves.
Yeah, yeah. And while every other Indigo Blood probably also does this guy's somehow even worse by, like, denying it. Like, at least be upfront, motherfucker. Anyway, enough about my low-blood guests. Let's take care of you, shall we?
Please don't.
Can I take care of you in the assassinate sense?
Yeah, take out a pistol.
Yeah.
Perhaps his Lucis had had enough of tolerating your presence, because it takes the opportunity to stop following you and go huff at more of Zebra's guests. Now, for better or worse, you are alone, and Zebra has turned all of his attention on you. His smile seems very friendly. You want to see it as friendly.
This guy's so bad that the MSPA reader is actively acknowledging their own denial of the situation. Damn.
Had to happen.
I mean, yeah.
Now, Okay.
The night is still young. I'm happy to do whatever you want to do. If you feel like going out on the town to celebrate Flushed Affirmation Day, I have lots of other friends I could introduce you to. Help you meet the right kind of culture, you know? Or if you're tired, I can show you to your guest room now that we have a nice night in. And we can have a nice night in.
Go out or stay in?
Just
Gonna end horribly. It's gonna end horribly.
okay, just
Godless. Let's just go top path.
Yeah, let's go. Maybe we can run into the room and lock ourselves in a way that he can't get in quick
maybe
enough.
jump out a window.
Yeah, and then run and never
Honestly,
look back.
I would be pretty happy Tavrosing myself right now.
Yeah.
You think that going out with Zebra on Flushed Affirmation Day might potentially give him the wrong idea, and besides, you're pretty tired, so you don't feel like going out. You tell him that you're ready to retire to your guest room now.
Sure. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Chixie Roymer? Or Roycemer? Or whatever? You probably haven't. You don't seem like you're a very serious music fan. Name 5 of her songs.
You like country music? Yeah, from which one, idiot?
But you've got a great opportunity tonight to learn from me. One of our low-blood musician friends is playing a show for the holiday, and I can get us in because I'm super connected in the scene. We should go just in case she's there.
But
You could have sworn you told him you wanted to stay in tonight, but okay. You can gather the remains of your energy and go out to this concert with them. That's what a good friend would do. He takes you across town to the concert, only trying to hold your hand or put his arm around you a couple times on the way, so it could be worse.
God.
No, it is worse. Maybe hand holding is totally platonic on Alternia? You hope so. It's not.
This is a level of denial on display that I truly cannot comprehend.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
You are stupid, evidently.
Play us out, Dochi. The concert itself is one troll with a guitar and a harmonica who, according to Zebra, is a lowblood whose songs are spreading truly radical messages, almost as radical as Chixie's. You enjoy the tunes as much as you can, but you don't understand what the lyrics are trying to say. You ask Zebra what the lyrics mean, but since the message is apparently important to him, he gets annoyed with your question.
What? The lyrics are about, well, they're saying a lot of things. Social justice and oppression and stuff.
Oh.
It's hard to explain to someone who doesn't already get it. Like if you're not on my level already, I don't know what I can really say, you know?
Oh, he's a fake music fan.
Get the fuck out my face!
For a moment there, I was desperately hopeful that he was going to be like, well, since you're not on my level, we're done here, and that would be the end of the route, but apparently not.
Yeah, I wish. But enough about the music. I want to talk about you. What sort of things are you into?
You haven't had many opportunities on Alternia to talk about your interests. How exciting! You say you like to play games, but he's already interrupting you.
Cool. Sounds great. Really interesting stuff. But what's your quadrant situation like?
It's harder to pretend that you know what he's talking about now that he's asked you about quadrants directly. You admit you have no idea what he means by quadrant situation.
Whoa, you're even more clueless than I thought. Don't worry, I still find you attractive.
Can I just put a gun in your mouth and shoot?
Fine, I guess you are my little pog champ. Come here. I'd say he's getting the neutral special, but he's not special.
He goes into a brief, but not really brief enough, explanation of the 4 types of romance on Alternia. Mateship, the flush quadrant, which to use the most analogous sounds to human romantic partnerships. Moral allegiance, the pale quadrant, which sounds like an exceptionally codependent friendship by human standards. Auspicitism, the Ashton quadrant, which you don't understand at all. And Kismisitude, the black quadrant, which sounds like repeatedly hooking up with someone you hate. You're fuzzy on the details of all 4 of these, but you understand enough that he's asking if you're single, and you tell him that really you just want to be friends.
And he has immediately taken the exact wrong message from that. Wonderful. Yeah, of course. I super respect your choices. If you ever change your mind, I'm right here. And being in a quadrant with an influential yet sensitive and socially aware indigo blood like myself could make it a lot easier for you to survive and thrive in Alternia.
Can we go back to Aqueous?
I wish I was just talking to Aqueous right now, because Aqueous could at least be unintentionally funny. Here's the thing.
I want to go to Butler Island. Please.
I have a very strong dislike for this individual.
Also, Aqueous would not have done anything like this because his fucking kink was people above him.
No,
Just so long as we're not talking to him and Gamzee at the same time, we're good.
Wasn't he criticizing that kind of high blood, low blood, socially advantageous relationship just a few hours ago? Wouldn't be very friendly of you to point out his hypocrisy, so you don't mention
Oh god, we've been with him for hours. It feels like it.
Yeah, it feels like 5 fucking years.
Yeah, it feels like every minute we spend with him is a year off my lifespan.
Oh my god.
Like, frankly...
After another song, another troll at the club sidles up to Zebra and whispers something in his ear, then skulks off again. Zebra looks alarmed, glancing around him and edging towards the club exit.
Please leave us behind here. I just got a tip there's about to be a culling at this concert. We should get out of here. Honestly, I don't know whether it would be better for us or him to be culled at this stage. I don't really care.
You should call yourself now.
Real.
You definitely agree with him about wanting to get out of here. You look around at the rest of the show audience still enjoying the show. You and Zebra are the only ones getting ready to leave. Is he going to warn any of the other trolls here?
Of course not.
No, why would he? Come on. Oh no, definitely not. If I were to warn any of these lowbloods that a culling is coming, that could mean risking my life too. Not that I've ever tried, but everyone knows that. The high bloods here will probably be fine, though. We've got each other's backs. It's important to look after your comrades in the struggle. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just every fucking left wing leaning like streamer at this point.
Oh my god, we're having a fucking route with Vosh.
No. We're having a route with the weird love child of Hassan Piker and Destiny.
Oh god, that's actually somehow slightly worse. But only slightly.
Oh, it's definitely worse. The reason I said this was so well timed is because of what's going on with Destiny right now.
Oh. I don't know what's going on with him, but honestly, I'm like 50-50 on whether I want to distract myself with that or if I want to just blitz through this and get it over with.
I just want to get this over with.
Let's just blitz through this. I will explain after.
Proceed.
Sure enough, you can see that the other trolls here, who, much like Zebra, stand out because they're wearing nice clothes, are casually but urgently leaving the concert venue. The lowbloods are still clapping and singing along with the singer on stage. No one has given them a tip-off.
Come on, we've got to scram. Trip him. We didn't trip him. Fuck!
No. The two of you abscond, getting away from the music club as fast as your legs can carry you. By the time Zebra decides it's safe to slow down, you're tired and out of breath. Looking around, it seems like you've arrived back in the high blood part of town. You wonder if drones have descended on all those trolls at the club by now, and you just can't hear it because this neighborhood is too far away, closed off and sheltered from the violence.
Phew, that was a close one. Going to low-blood cultural events like that can be dangerous, but it's one of the risks you have to take if you want to be an activist. The amount of times I have had to just chew on the inside of my fucking lips to avoid from just fucking full crashing out. The number of times so far.
It's fine. Let's keep going.
I can't tell you how many times I've risked a calling to fight for low-blood rights. Civil disobedience is the only way to fight the authoritarian state.
He turns to you and takes one of your hands in both of his, looking deep into your eyes.
Back the fuck up out my face! I just think it's so cool how you supported me back there when we risked our lives for the cause. That's probably the best way you can contribute as an activist and ally, you know? By supporting me. And speaking of activism...
Oh my god, I'm dead on the money. I'm dead on the fucking money.
We were talking about quadrants earlier. Let's get back to that.
This guy just does not want to take no for an answer. Once again, you reiterate that friendship is what you're looking for here. He nods enthusiastically and squeezes your hand tighter.
Fuck yeah, I love friendship. I've always believed that a strong friendship is the best foundation for any successful romantic relationship. And many trolls start by being friends first and enter into a quadrant later. Even if you try to be friends but then fight too much, that can still prepare you for a colliginous quadrant. Either way, the thought of being your friend makes my blood pressure beat a little faster.
Sure, you say, and that's... if that's what we're doing is extolling the benefits of friendship, then boy, do you have some things to add to his list.
Dear any deity that will listen. End this. Somehow.
Your Honor, quadrants. Death.
Time skip me to the point where we have finished the full route of this. So I don't have to experience it.
Nope.
Let's go.
Let's go, buddy.
For instance, friendship can give a sense of platonic companionship with your fellow man, and friends can also come in handy when you need someone to help you move or take you to the airport or other non-romantic activities. You think friendship is a great thing to pursue for its own merits. Friendship is so great that once you have it, why would you want anything more?
Hell yeah, totally. You're so right that friendship is a great first step.
He's not listening.
Did you enjoy the concert tonight? Back up out my face! Did it persuade you to be an ally for low blood rights?
You think that going by your blood color and how often you've almost gotten killed by those more powerful on this planet, you're more likely a member of the oppressed underclass than you are an ally. But decide to not split hairs and just tell him that yes, you'll be an ally to yourself.
That's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. If you're an ally to low bloods, then I'll allow you to be my mate sprit.
Now please sign this contract in your blood.
No.
June?
Alright, I'm back now. So...
Good.
Friend, you correct him. You can be his friend.
Right, sure, yep, I meant to say friend.
He lets go of your hand, finally, which at least counts for a partial victory, and winks.
Partial victory removed.
MSPA reader hitting the nervous anime girl face. Yeah, that's about right.
Let's go out.
That's my hope. You're not crazy about the idea of being alone with this guy for the rest of the night. Plus, if he's as popular as he says he is, that means more potential friends for you to meet.
Yes, can we meet one of them and be with them instead?
Literally
you tell
anyone
me that
else?
you're interested in going out.
Cool. That sounds like a great time. I'll just go get ready. Actually, I think I'm more in the mood for a nice, quiet night in.
God damn it.
Maybe television streaming service. Lower the temperature, if that's cool with you.
I hate that I like the play on words. I wish it wasn't coming from him.
Anyone else?
Oh boy, if that has the same connotations as it does on Earth, it's not cool with you. You stumble through expressing some misgivings, but he talks over you.
Great. Sounds like we both feel like staying in tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm psyched to stay in and have you all to myself. I just want you to feel comfortable with whatever we choose to do.
You're not sure why he asked what you wanted to do, since your preference doesn't seem to matter much.
Don't bother answering. In case you hadn't figured it out by now, your choices don't matter.
This is not Deltarune.
I wish this was Deltarune.
Don't give him the honor of a Deltarune reference. Please.
It's my coping mechanism.
I would prefer Susie eating my face and leaving me for dead than this, though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
My Lucius and my guests have probably prepared a delicious meal for you by now, but let's finish the tour first. I assume you want to see my room.
At least our data gave us food. Like, nobody else has... Well, actually, no, Skylar also gave us food. That's why they're the two best.
I like the priorities on that one, but... I feel like... Maybe it's more just a matter of, at the very least, our data...
Yeah.
I don't know... Our data is better than this by infinite
By a country
miles.
mile. Yeah.
By an
For one,
inconceivable
I actually
distance.
like our data.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ardata was at the very least funny with it.
I think I talked myself in a circle.
Ardata is at least funny with it.
You tell him, sure, the bedroom's a great way for people to express their personalities, and as his friend, you're interested in getting to know him better. I pray I'll turn his most
That
powerful
last
ass.
5 words have
Yes.
sealed your fate.
Yep.
He doesn't seem to have heard the part of that sentence, but it's okay. Hopefully he got the gist.
Nope.
He got the last 5 words.
When you get to his enormous room, it's decorated with posters of musicians on the wall and what seem to be social justice slogans. This is Hassan Piker. One poster has a symbol with clawed hands in several different colours coming together to hold a trident with the word unity underneath it. Another poster features a rainbow of colours ranging from rust to olive green that proclaims him to be a low-blood ally. 2 other low-blood servants are in here. One of them standing on a stepladder to dust some high shelves, while the other crawls around on the floor scrubbing and picking wrappers that Zebra seems to have just littered there.
Pretty sweet place, right? You look confused by the posters. Your music taste probably isn't refined enough to have heard of my favorite bands. I only listen to subversive musicians that speak truth to power.
I wish we were listening to Sarava's music.
Every single sentence makes him worse by an
A significant
unbelievable
margin.
amount. Luckily you have me to teach you how to confront your privilege and support marginalized artists. Also, did you notice my rad pile? It's a perfect setup for feelings jams with your Moira ale.
He winks at you. You don't know what a Moirel is or what he means by feelings jam, which sounds like in theory it could be a nice thing, but maybe not given the sleazy way he says it.
You tell him that it looks like a very nice pile of things. You spot a couple pillows, what looks like a puppet with a disturbingly long nose, some bow ties, a few horseshoes.
How does he have one of those? Like, finally I have something to distract from how awful he is. How does he have a Smuppet?
Who knows?
I mean, this guy knowing Bro Strider somehow does track, but still.
Yeah.
You look intrigued. Wanna lie down on it for a second? We don't have to do anything, but sometimes it can be nice to just, you know, pacify each other a little bit.
He sprawls on the pile in what you think is an enticing way, like he wants you to draw him like one of your French girls.
I think my brain is melting.
I cannot wait to just get back to editing Digger-Rimp after this.
Let's go, come on.
You turn away to try and hide the disturbed expression on your face, because turning down his advances probably isn't the best way to secure his friendship.
Don't bother with it then.
As your eyes cast about the rest of the room, you notice that the low-blood servant scrubbing the floor is having a coughing fit.
Someone should probably help him.
You can...
Evidently.
Oh, her, even. You can tell that she's trying to cough unobtrusively, but it seems like she's hacking her lungs up, and each big cough's racking her whole body and making her shoulders shake. Concerned, you crouch down by her side. She jumps when she notices your concern and mumbles that she's fine and that you don't need to worry. But she doesn't look fine. Now you're getting a closer look, you can tell she seems to be underfed and exhausted, with sickly shadows on her face and scraped up knees and elbows. She looks bad, and you know bad, considering how much time you've recently spent stumbling through various excruciating injuries. There's a little sprinkling of XQC in there too. You mentioned to Zebra that his guest is not looking so good. He frowns, getting up from his pile of stuff to come investigate, blinking down at you in confusion for not sparing a glance with the low blood.
I will also say, considering the fact how much cleaning's having to be done, a little bit of Asmongold on top of that.
Wow, it's the entire
It's everyone who sucks at once! All of them! I didn't even think that was possible!
And yet it is.
And yet here he stands.
Just a microcosm of no.
Yeah.
Emperor of all chodes. What? What are you even talking about?
The servant tries to go back to her scrubbing, but she struggles with coughing and scrubbing simultaneously. It's hard for you to watch. He's one bad day away from his Why I Left the Left video.
Bro,
Surely
yeah.
she would feel better if she took a break and ate or drank something. You asked Zebra about that hot meal he said was being cooked for you. Maybe you could give some of it to this poor sick troll?
Jeez, you're making me look bad. There's no way a guest in my house could be going hungry. I respect lowbloods and do everything in my power to take care of them. What, you think you're a better ally than I am? Yes, if it means getting out of here, yes!
I think we're about done here. Considering your status, or lack thereof, on this planet, you're not sure if you count as an ally so much as a member of the oppressed underclass, but you let that slide.
Don't let it slide!
Don't let it slide,
You
for God's
hasten
sake!
to explain you didn't mean to criticize him, and you're sure he's doing a fine job at being an ally to lowbloods.
Okay, MSPA reader, meat grinder. Yeah, well, it's not easy. Whatever. Maybe we should go eat now. I don't feel like having a feelings jam anymore.
I'm just waiting for the mask to come off and I don't know.
Just start saying every slur Alternia has.
I would like
Yes.
for the poor sick troll to start using incredibly powerful psionics on him and throw him out a window.
Nah, bro, you wanna know what I want? Every poor sick troll in the whole house to use their sonics and literally rip him limb from limb.
It's just to make some noise sticks and stones bit.
And then
Sometimes
any
it
of
leaves the room.
yeah, for real. Except and then also any of them that have like any electrokinesis, pyrokinesis, eye beams, whatever, just evaporate all that's left. Just
Stay in your blood and
blast him
drown.
to ash.
Yeah.
He turns and leaves the room without showing any sign he'll do something for the sick low blood. You mouth an apology to her behind his back, and she just gives you a tired wave and goes back to scrubbing.
Oh, this poor.
I want to have a route
God,
with that
Jesus.
one. I want to have a route with whoever that
I
is.
want to become her friend.
I want to become that poor girl's friend. Holy shit, she needs one, evidently. One that's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah. Zebra leads you downstairs to the dining room where his Lucis is supervising a team of lowbloods setting what looks to like a 4-course meal. The look of the Zebra's face is now even more disdainful than before, and its bow tie seems angrier.
Looks like dinner is almost ready. Cool, cool. You know what I should have done? I should have tried to master like an Elon Musk impression on the fly for this guy. That's the vibe I get from him. More than anything. Honestly, this is a disservice to Peter Griffin, and I'm talking like Peter Griffin is at his worst. This is a disservice to that.
Yep.
Of course, you're probably not going to offer to pay for any of it, are you? Figures. Trolls in general are always expecting me to provide for them without ever offering any concupiscence in return.
For once, you're glad you're unfamiliar with alien vocabulary and innuendo. You have absolutely no money, which he definitely knows. You can pay him back for dinner in friendship.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I want to be friends with someone who has a problem with the way I do activism. I have it on good authority that from every other high blood I know that my intersectional praxis is valid.
You stumble over your words in haste and assure him that you in no way meant to say he's not valid. You've never met a troll so valid. No one believes in his validity more than you do. That must be your reader. Stop kidding yourself. Kick him through the wall.
Just walk out of the fucking building. Please. Whatever, let's just eat.
You both sit down at the table while the lowbloods set the table, light the candles, and serve the appetizer course. You can't help but notice that most of them look as malnourished and sickly as the troll upstairs, but it might be best not to bring that up again. You eat in silence for a while, and Zebra looks like he's stewing over something. Then he sets his fork down and looks over the table at you with a frown.
You know what? I just realized. You totally denied my low blood her own agency when you questioned me about not feeding her. Yeah, what you said was totally problematic. You don't respect low bloods at all, do you? Not like I do.
You try to apologize, saying it was not your intention to disrespect anyone and that you're sorry you apparently did. He doesn't let you get the words out.
People don't realize how tough it is to be a high-blood troll who believes in social justice. Seriously, I face my own kind of oppression for speaking out and being an activist for low-blood rights. For one thing, I never get the conciliation or concupiscence I deserve. My quadrants are always going unfilled because no one else agrees with my radical views. Bro, you make Eridan look like a functional human being, or look like a functional troll. You make Eridan not look like a fucking incel. What are you talking about?
Bro got so mad he started sounding American.
I thought you'd be different, but you don't get it either.
You tried to tell him that he's got you all wrong. You agree with his radical views and believe in low-blood rights, which is why you were concerned for his guest in the first place. But he acts like you didn't say any of what you just said.
You're just another one of the oppressors, complicit in the unequal power structure of our fucked up society. Your lack of awareness of your own privilege really makes me sick. You must think you're so oppressed with your red blood and multiple injuries. But what you're doing now, rejecting me and criticizing me, that's really exactly the same as what the subjugulators do to the low bloods they call. You probably deserve whatever shitty position you have in society. Unlike me, I deserve to have this nice house and low-blood servants and full quadrants for being such a good activist, okay?
He's standing up now, advancing on you with his zebra stamping its hooves threateningly at his side.
You scramble back, trying to make your way to the front door. It's tricky because you have to step around all the lowbloods who feel strongly that they should get away from Zebra when he's angry. You don't make it to the front door fast enough on your own. With a terrifying equine scream, Zebra's loses, rears up on its hind legs, and strikes you with its hooves, battering you through the front door and breaking some of your recently healed ribs. Again.
Take your privilege and offensive views and get out. Anyone who doesn't respect lowbloods is not welcome as a guest in my hive. Oh, thank God.
It would behoove you to stay
yes,
It's over.
for real.
Thank God there's not a fourth ending.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't even need to ask.
God. No.
No.
I don't need to ask. I don't remember who specifically said. I don't remember off the top of my head who said specifically worst boy. I did not understand
right.
how right you were when I saw that. I saw him and I knew you were right, but I did not understand to the degree that you were right. Because I'm at the stage right now where I'd be like, no, I would absolutely read every single line of Cancry's dialogue again. 5 times before doing that again. If I had to.
Well, let's just wrap this.
Let's just wrap this up. So if you like this video, I didn't, but if you like this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video, I didn't, and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck, Hiveswap Friendsim every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things, and I get to talk about anything that's better than that. Other things like Dig and Rimper, that's going to be going up this Thursday or Friday, depending on time zone. Fun little improv comedy board game type thing where June, Mason, and Arthur control the primary character. So you can only all 3 of them control the primary character. So you can only imagine the kind of chaos they get up to. I don't think you necessarily take it in turns. It just sort of all of it happens at once.
We try to take it in turns sometimes.
Yeah, I think Discord might have messed up the don't, or I might have not heard the don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. My mind's kind of simmering down from where it was.
Yeah,
at,
still kind of melting over here.
It's revving down, you know.
Yeah.
We also do Writing Homestuck, our Troll Sona series, where thankfully none of our characters ever act remotely like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. But yeah, it's pretty fun. We've reached the end of the first session in Writing Homestuck, and we're moving on to the post-scratch business soon-ish. I don't have my schedule up right now, so I don't know roughly when we're going to get that, but it's probably going to be maybe a month or 2, because we've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Stuff also like Dicey Deeds Lancer. It's our tabletop RPG series, mech tabletop RPG specifically. Dicey Deeds is a tabletop RPG series. Lancer is the mech part of that. It's pretty fun. It's also pretty fun. We have last episode we got fucking jumped, and then we watched Barbie Fairytopia.
Yeah.
To sum it up, I'd recommend you check all of those things out because they are very fun. And God, I just want to do something like that right now. I need it so desperately.
Yep.
Too bad. You have to edit this video now.
Yeah.
You can also follow me on Tumblr and Blue Sky, where I post stuff from that Writing Homestuck series, but you can also send me asks, send me DMs, send me whatever you so choose. YouTube sometimes eats comments over here. It sucks. So if you really want me to see something or learn something, send it over on one of those platforms, because there is a small but very real chance that YouTube will just get rid of it. It doesn't even send it to like the blocked comment bin. It doesn't even send it to like a blocked comment bin or anything like that. Sometimes it just goes, actually no, fuck you. We're not even holding this for review. We're just destroying it.
Fuck.
Which YouTube, you have probably seen a lot of people shit on how YouTube functions before.
YouTube.
I will also be on that list because it does function pretty bad sometimes. But you can also follow June on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and on Instagram, June.
Yeah, you can certainly follow me. I do stuff. I promise I do stuff.
Promise she
Don't
does
look at me
stuff.
with this-
For real.
Don't look at me with those disdainful eyes. I do stuff, I promise.
And you can also follow Arthur on Twitch. He is going to be doing some stuff soon on that. He's going to pick a day at some point to begin streaming. His first thing will be, if I'm not mistaken, it was Omori?
Yes, Amora.
Yes. But he will be streaming Omori at some point this month, and then from that point on, every whatever day he so chooses shall be a stream day that you can go
Hat, can you let Dad in?
there.
I'll be just a minute.
And Mason has muted. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just needed to. Yeah.
Fair enough. Do you have anything you want to say at the end of this here episode of Hiveswap Friendsim?
Only to say thank you for watching. We do enjoy making these when it's a character not as terrible as this.
We will enjoy all of the rest of these, presumably.
Yeah. And yeah, please go check out the other stuff we do. We have a much more fun making those. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm looking forward to the hoodie person.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Because there's no way they can be as bad as that, whoever they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I deserve recompense for having to read any of that.
Bro. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see you in the next video. Later.
Bye-bye.
Bang, and the dirt is gone.